Welcome back, everybody. Again, this is a video of last year's Orlando MS walk. Is that correct? We've got another one. It's coming up next week, right?
Yep.
We've got some guests in the studio. Everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining us here on the Morning News Sunday here. Howard Brenner. Brenner. My apologies. Michelle Brenner.
Right.
And your daughter.
Lindsay Brenner.
Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. We don't have a microphone for you. You can say hi to the folks at home. We talked about the MS walk coming up. You have MS.
I do have MS.
And you've taken part in the walk the past few
3 years. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what that walk means for certainly the community here, and certainly what it means for you as someone who takes part.
Well, it's a very important way to gain recognition for MS,
awareness.
for the disease,
Sure.
awareness for the disease, to raise money to help people like myself and families with support programs and things like that. And you can probably tell some more.
Well, you know, the local MS Society provides a lot of educational resource, and there's some financial assistance as well for families, especially now, you know, in times like this, it's even more important. But the walk, it's you know, it's next Saturday,
right.
And it brings out a lot of people, awareness, people that are directly affected, have MS, or like my daughter and I, you know, families that are sort of indirectly affected. But there's a lot of people that come out and you know, raise a lot of money and just brings awareness, and you know, you get a lot of passion.
And how important is that awareness? I mean, we talk numbers, 70,000 people diagnosed. Certainly that's got to make an impact. Over the past several years, have you seen an impact made? Are you seeing, you know, money being raised and the funds being created to help with what you need?
Well, certainly, I mean, from our perspective of, you know, having been involved in the walk the last couple of years, but just being on the, you know, having a family with MS, as we get emails from the society, National Society, you know, it talks about research developments, and there's programs that the drug companies put on it. So there's always drug trials going on. I think there's quite a few that happen here in Central Florida as well. So there's always progress being made. I mean, right now the main course of treatment, regardless of the drug you're on, is injections. It's kind of difficult.
Is that, Michelle, is
That's
that what
I'm
you're
doing
right
yes,
now?
3 times a week self-injection. So I'm looking forward to, we're getting very close to a pill, hopefully, sometime, I think 2010, somewhere around there.
You know,
It's close.
Close.
Yeah,
So
next year.
I'm really looking forward to that.
And
there's
how
companies moving into trials on that stuff.
How long have you been living with MS?
Almost 3 years. Yep.
Okay.
So I've been taking the injections a little over 2 years, and it's hard because it's a very strong medication, and so sometimes the MS doesn't bother you so much, but it's the actual medicine that you're taking, and you can have side effects from that too.
And it's a disease, it manifests itself in many different ways in individuals, and it kind of comes and goes, and you have relapses. What's been your experience?
Well, it's very unpredictable, but mine started with optic neuritis, which means I basically lost the vision in my left eye. So that's how I discovered that I had MS, and but I was fortunate because I got to the doctors, the right doctors, and got a quick diagnosis and got on medication. And with steroids, I was able to regain the vision back in my left eye, so I was very lucky.
Okay.
People talk about MS. A lot of people don't really know what it is. It attacks the central nervous system, and Elizabeth was saying it manifests itself in different ways. How can you make headway for a cure? I mean, we talked a little bit about treatment options, but is there hope in some of the medical journals that I'm sure you read? Do they see that in the future?
We're getting there. It's difficult because there's not one specific thing that they can pinpoint. When they figure out what the one specific thing is that causes it, then I think they'll be closer to that. But all the money that's raised does help them do the research to try to find that out. It's unfortunate because there's so many different variables, I guess, and there's different genetics and there's different environmental things, and like you said, it affects everyone differently. So there's a lot of things that people have that have MS that are, you know, they might be the same thing as someone else that has another disease. It's kind of similar. So since it's autoimmune and affects your neurological system, it's kind of
right now the main idea with the treatment is to keep you where you're at when you're diagnosed and start that treatment. So there's you know, a minimal progression as opposed to something.
We've got the walk coming up next weekend. A little information before we go, how to get involved?
I think you guys should have the information for the website. I think it's walkms.org, and there's also a bike coming up. I think it's in May. It's bikems.org. But you can call the society. I believe you guys have the phone number there. It's next Saturday here at Lake Eola for Central Florida, for Orlando. And it's registration starts at 8, and the walk starts at 9 o'clock.
And it's a beautiful spot right across from Panera Bread. I know it
Absolutely,
well.
right on that corner.
And I think we're going to have some pretty decent weather for you as well.
Sounds like it.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
The phone number is 888-950-9080.
Yep.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate the time. We'll see you all after the break.